Hi there. Have you ever thought of how difficult it actually is to take a sphere like the globe and then unfold it into a map that shows size for each country in a relevant way? It's not actually possible to do. You have to make a choice. And the maps we have of the globe at this moment has made a choice that leads to the size of countries that are on different places on the globe are not well represented. I guess you've heard this for long. Now, why do we have this map? It's actually for a historical reason. When we once upon a time needed a map in order to navigate when we traveled by ships all over the globe. So it was done for a certain kind of navigation. But we could theoretically represent the globe in a different way. And I guess you've seen these other kind of possible maps. What I'm actually trying to say is that we can actually map more or less the same kind of landscape in different ways. And here is an idea. Maybe you heard about people in industry talking about the value chain. You know, the kind of representations of an industry where you have arrows, squares, and names of all the suppliers involved in an industrial situation. You've actually seen them. In the old days, you could see them in mines. So the idea of representing an industry with the help of a value chain is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds years old. And it was a great way at that point in time because we needed to know that kind of connection between our actors involved. But nowadays, when we talk about all this flow of digital data back and forth and back and forth, I think it's actually the wrong kind of map. It's the wrong way to understand an industrial landscape. And here you find the idea of a network model instead, which shows fundamentally different kind of connections. But if we draw these kind of maps, we can figure out things that the value chain is not even able to help us with. You know, we need to have the right kind of map. Otherwise, it's not going to be useful for the purpose we have. Having that said, maybe it's actually time that we change the normal representation of the globe because it's not that many of us who travel by ship on the Atlantic anymore. We easily get stuck with old representations without knowing why we're actually stuck with them.